Good afternoon, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from here in the backyard of Wyoming. It's about 6 p.m. Saturday evening. It's 69 degrees. I just checked. I mean, it's virtually perfect. Barely even a breeze right now. You can see Ranger wants me to throw the stick again, so we'll do that from time to time. Just want to do. I enjoyed doing the humidor video. I felt really good to get that thing organized. I just never felt good with it all jumbled up with all the boxes, so it feels good to get it all laid out. So, and because we did that today, we're going to smoke an Unoptanium. So, this is an Opus X. It was made in 2020, and it's one of the rarest ones in my collection. So, I'm not sure if it's considered a anniversary edition, but anyway, Opus X Unoptanium. I got to get it punch cut and lit. I'll be back. There goes Ranger. Anyway, talk about the stick for a minute. Absolutely perfect draw. Very cool smoke. Flowery. Now it takes more flowers. For my palate, the difference between a little bit soapy and a little bit flowery is pretty close. At first I wanted to call it kind of a soapy taste, but as I puff into it, it's very floral. The most floral cigar I think I've ever had, but so far, pretty damn excellent. So the first thing I want to do is take you through a hodgepodge of catch-up clips from the last couple days, just some working around the property. So we'll go, there's probably 5 or 6. The first one is my first Buffalo Jam or Bison Jam. I came across it yesterday going into town. They were actually crossing the road, so let me show you my first up-close encounter with bison this year. We got our first buffalo crossing of the trip. You can see they don't care. They move at their own pace, do their own thing. They don't care. They're the ultimate example of honey badger don't care. They don't care how many cars they hold up. In fact, if you honk at them, they actually go slower. They stop and look at you. You can kind of see them over here on the other side. So the next thing I want to show you is the actual fire pit that you're sitting on right now. So it's supposed to be a gas fireplace, but it obviously hasn't worked in years. The pipes are pretty rusted. I just don't think they use it enough to keep the pipes from fouling and keep the gas flow. So I've got the gas cut off, and I'm gonna use it as a wood burner. In fact, I'm gonna cut the gas burner off and put an end cap on it, and then try to have some evening fireside chats out here. Problem is the weather's so nice, you don't really want to light a fire when it's 70 degrees, so we'll see. But anyway, that's what's up next, is to show you the big fire pit out here. Alright guys, this is the in-ground kind of, I guess, pre-stoned in fireplace for right out back. In fact, when I do the videos that show the Tetons, you guys are sitting right there. So I've been trying to get someone to come out and fix this because it just doesn't work anymore. They didn't use it enough and the line got fouled. So I moved all the 25-year-old pumice stones. They're almost dust, by the way. I'm gonna turn this into a wood-burning fireplace. So we'll try a fire pit, fireside chat on with this now using wood. Eventually I'll have to get over there and try to get that taken off, put an end cap on it or something, but it's a mess. But I much prefer wood burning anyway, so we're gonna make that conversion today. So I apologize if this one's a duplicate. I just can't remember if I showed you. So now I've told you I'm getting all the logs restored. And so what comes up here is I just want to show you a quick clip as to why, like, kind of, especially on the weather side of the house, what's happening to the logs, so why it's so critical. It's been really 24 years the logs have been standing, and the owner that I bought it from, they just never did anything to it, so it's in desperate need. So we're going to do the main house this year, and then we'll do the guest house next year. So, but anyway, here's a quick setup on what the logs look like and why we're doing it. And then Doug has started work, and so I just got a quick video of him setting stuff up. So here you go. All right, so this is sort of the worst of the logs. Just want to show you. This is why I kind of not panicked, but moved it up the urgency list, because we really can't have this happening on the logs. And a fair amount of the house has got degraded logs on it, so we want to go ahead and get it done. And it should be that dark. So anyway, Doug has started. I'll do a video of him later. So the first step of the log restorer started. So Doug's got his ladder up. He's already power washed one side of the house. There's Sasha. So this next cut is just a bit of kind of my tree project update. I've dropped basically dropped 3 trees in the last couple days, so this is just a quick update. And I show you how much that giant fire pile burned down to almost nothing. It was still burning almost 3 days later. In fact, it's still a little bit burning now. I've since this little video I'm about to show you is I've spread it all out, and it's basically burned down to the ground. So that'll be the last time I burn there. It's too close to the house, so we're gonna switch to the work center way in the back past where I've got all the big fire piles going. So anyway, here's just a quick update on getting the trees down. All right, here's the fire from 2 days ago. You can see it's still burning. So I come out here so often and rake the dome down, break it open, and let it keep burning. So it'll eventually burn down to nothing. A little bit of rain, a little bit of wind over the next few weeks will disperse it, and it'll be done. I don't want to use this as a work area anymore since it's right next to the main house. Everything's switched out to behind the guest house. All right, guys, it's Friday. We're out behind the guest house, and we're gonna drop this guy. He's sticking straight up in the middle of the view path. Might drop those 2 little ones right there. And then that big one back there. Be nice to get these 4 on the ground today. All right, so the first tree is laid down exactly where we wanted it. We kept the road open, and I can now clean that up as I want to. I just want to get some of the view cleaned up. I needed some emotional payback. So I also dropped the big one that was right there. So let's go back and see what the view looks like. So the next update, I'm just trying, it's a little bit funny. So Thursday, I actually went golfing for the first time ever out here in Wyoming. So 3 of the guys from the lounge and I went. So we had a great foursome. Gary, John, and Pete. They're 3 of my closest that I'm closest to. There are others, but these 3 are, the one I went golfing with. But anyway, I left the dogs at home, left here at 1 o'clock, and I didn't get home till 11 o'clock because I got to the course at 2. So I went down to the lounge, had a quick smoke, then went on down to the course, and it's quite a ways. So from here to the lounge is about 30 miles, and then from the lounge to the golf course was about another 30 miles. So Snake River Sportsman's Club is where we played as a guest of Gary, and got to the course at 3 because I had to rent clubs and get ready, and then we teed off at 4, played till 8, and then we had dinner at the club, and dinner took till 10. Pulled out of the driveway or the golf course parking lot around 10:15 and got home at 11:30. So the dogs are not very happy with me. So this next little shot is a shot of Ranger when I opened the truck the next day. He just jumped in early in the day and just sat in there because he did not want to get left again. So that's what this is Ranger just saying, no, I'm not getting out of this truck. So Ranger is sitting in the truck and will not come out. He's like, you're not leaving me like you did yesterday. Ranger, you want to go for a walk? No? Speaking of the golf course, I almost did no recording at the course itself. I was just worried about my shitty golf game. But I did do one 360 around because it's probably the most beautiful golf course I've ever played at. So, that's just what this is. I mean, it's just nothing special. I just did a 360 at one of the great points looking down the valley. So we're out playing Snake River Sports Club. 18 holes. Hey, look at this. Look how nice this course looks. Beautiful. So I feel weird sometimes taking two 80-pound dogs into somebody's business. But both Ranger and Sasha go with me every day to the lounge when I go. Today's an example. I didn't go Saturday. We just stayed up here all day. Sometimes it's just, I don't feel like doing the hour drive each way, so I just stayed up here today. But I wanted to show you how the dogs behave and how much fun they have in the lounge. So that's what this is, just a couple videos of them playing actually in the lounge. This is the middle of the business, sitting in the middle of all the lounge chairs. But anyway, here's what it looks like. So both dogs enjoying some bison bones here at the Cigar Lounge. They're having a pretty good dog day. Just showing you the dogs enjoying some bison bones here at the lounge. He wants me to throw the stick again. Him like the 10th time. My arm would fall off before he lost interest. By the way, he's a huge catch or fetch player. That is his favorite thing. That and tug. And if he can play fetch in a pond, that's high living for a Ranger. Let's see if I can get the stick from him. Nope, he's off on another venture. He's really good at swimming around, but he knows too, he's smart enough to know if I throw it more than halfway across the pond, he'll actually get the stick, and then swim across the short way and get out on the far side and run around. It's kind of funny. Anyway, this next clip, and it's the last one, is I just caught the dogs playing this morning, and I got to give Ranger credit. I mean, he's an only. He lives by himself, so everything is about him. All Sean's attention goes to him. All the toys are for him. All the food and water for him. So to have a little sister, was kind of a pain in the ass to him for a while. But I just want to show you how far he's come and how much he enjoys running around playing with Sasha. I caught this morning. These guys want to let you know they wanted their brother to come on out here if he's bored. Coming out here, Finn. Uh-oh. Must be Hump Wednesday. We even have morning humping out here now. So I lied to you. That wasn't the last one. I got one more. I actually got the hot tub clean and sanitized and running. It's now ready for use. So I just wanted to show you that. It was another nice little job to have done. It's nice checking them off. So I'm trying to do little jobs and do the big job at the same time. I just can't do that for hours and hours. 2 to 3, 4 hours a day is all I can do. So anyway, here's another little update. All right, guys, I got the hot tub up and running and clean. I'm trying to fill it up. The hose keeps coming out. Anyway, you can see it's pretty much crystal clear. It's all been wiped down. All the winter spooge is gone. You need to put a couple inches of water in it, let it run a little more, and this thing is ready for use. So congratulations, you've made it through the hodgepodge. And we're right up about 20 minutes. I just put all the pieces together, so. I don't want to make it a whole lot longer. Sure is pleasant sitting out here, though. So the mosquito guy came yesterday, but it takes a couple of days for him to take effect. So I'm sitting out here because I have deep woods off and this dry. This is a great product. It really works. But the dry product, it goes on your skin. I mean, it's not oily. It's not sticky. It does smell a little bit like deep woods off, but there's no stick. There's no oil. It just goes on dry. You can actually spray it and kind of spread it, and then you can't even tell you have it on. It's not sticky or anything. I hate that. In my sunscreens and my bug spray, I always use the dry products. I just don't like that sticky, oily feeling. But this is a great product. Not sponsored by them. I get nothing for it. I just want to tell you this is something I use every evening if I try to sit out here. All right, guys, I think it's enough for one video. Try to keep them a little shorter, make them more watchable. So with that, I'll say I hope you had a good Saturday. Hope you have a good Sunday in front of you. Hope next week's looking good for you. I'll just say may God bless your lives and the lives of those close to you and important to you. May he turn his ear to hear your prayer, and may he make his face shine upon you. Guys, that's it. So that's really it. Have a good night tonight. Have a good Saturday night. And we'll probably talk again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.